Today I'm going to show you guys how to make homemade bone broth. Bone broth is really healthy for you and it's perfect just for soups. So I'm using 4 pounds of beef bones. I'm going to add all the bones to a pot. I'm going to fill the pot up with some water because we're going to clean the bones first. So now we're going to boil the bones for about 5 to 10 minutes. We just want them to get all clean and get rid of all the impurities. And this is why we clean the bones. After the 5 to 10 minutes, I'm going to dump all this out and then I'm going to rinse it with some cold water. After the bones are all rinsed and drained, I'm going to put them on a sheet tray. So now they're under a sheet tray, so we're going to put it in the oven on the broil setting because we want to roast all of this. We're going to get more flavor out of it. So while that's in the oven, we're going to prep our veg. We're going to use 2 onions. I'm just going to slice them in half. Putting them on a sheet tray with some parchment paper, some celery. I'm just going to use a whole stalk. Just cut it into like thirds. Putting on parchment paper and some carrots. I have like 4 going on the tray. I also found some ginger like all the way back in my fridge, so I'm going to add that too. Ginger is good for you. Also going on the tray. So for herbs, we're going to use lots of thyme and parsley stems. Parsley stems hold so much flavor. This is why I say always keep your parsley stems. Just throw them in the freezer and then use them whenever you're ready. I was going to wrap this in some butcher's twine, but I ran out, so I'm just going to throw it in there. Bones are all done roasting. I put them in the broiler for about 5 minutes. So I'm going to do the same with all the veg. I'm using a 14-quart pot. I got this for like $30 at a grocery store. I'm going to add all my bones in here. Make sure you get all that juice that's still left on that parchment paper. This is flavor. We're going to add our herbs, a good amount of garlic, a handful of peppercorns, and about 3 bay leaves. So now we're going to add our roasted vegetables. Now that everything's in here, we're going to fill it up to the top with water. Water's all in here. Now we're going to bring it up to a boil. It's up to a boil, so we are going to put it to simmer. We're going to let it simmer for the next 10 hours. However, if you have a pressure cooker, the pressure cooker will really help speed up the process. We're at the 9-hour mark, so I'm going to show you what the broth is looking like so far. This is the color, literally liquid gold. We are almost there. I'm really tired because I decided to start this middle of the day. Definitely do it in the morning time. I'll get back to you guys when we're on hour 10. Time to strain. We're going to remove all the pieces we can before straining it just to make it easier for us. Okay, so now we're going to strain it. Make sure you have a bowl. Do not strain it into the sink. I've seen way too many people strain their long hours of broth into the sink and it goes down the drain. Put it in another pot or container. It smells so good. We have to cool it down to a safe temperature, so I'm going to take this little freezer thing. You can also just take some ice and put it in here too, but just going to put it in there. Let it sit out for a few minutes, and then we're going to put it in the fridge, and then I'll show you what to do in the morning. It is morning time, and we're almost done, I promise. All we have to do is just get rid of this layer of fat. That's it. I'm going to take something that you can scrape it with, and then just break it a little bit. We don't want this. We're just going to trash it. Now just put it in whatever container you want, or you could just leave it in the pot. For storing purposes, make sure you store it in the fridge. It's good for about a week, but you can also freeze it so it'll last a lot longer.